Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Returns it to Kennedy. He's money on the shot.
Focused finish by young MP. He's such a cool customer.
And the Wolfpack with possession. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
From past the arc. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
And Pete has such a natural look on his three-point attempts. Just pulls up and lets it fly from outside.
Robinson sets the screen. And Patrick Wells outside. Patrick Wells misses another.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. To the paint, here's Dillard. Clock at 6, and the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Lead pass that keeps their offensive momentum flowing.
Now Stauffer. Robinson sets the screen. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
And Robinson pulls it down. Outside, Timmerman. Pass to James. Wells. Here's Stauffer. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Michael Luan.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who would play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now Wells. The floater. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle with a lot of contact there. It's going to be on MP. That free throw missing.
Stepping to the line, Patrick Wells sometimes gets described as arrogant, but I'm sure he prefers the word confident. I mean, guys, who wouldn't?
The Dynasty with the lead. Kennedy outside. Dish to Fisher. Kennedy guarded by Wells. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. On target from long range.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
And so it looks like the Dynasty will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Brett Hart.
The Dynasty trailing. Kennedy outside. Shoots over Wells, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, MP, you just can't let him get loose in the mid-range because he can do damage from there.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Yeah, 5'7" without a lot of bounce. It's tough. He's got to work on that floater so he doesn't need to get all the way to the cup.
Returns it to Kennedy. Up top, Cobb. 6 on the shot clock. That ties it up.
Just what the Dynasty wanted there. They're ready to find Hawkins, and he takes a quick shot.
Right side, Johnson. Wells. MP grabs the miss.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Patrick Wells with the steal. Here's Carter. Yes, and a nice assist from Joey Johnson.
Oh, tremendous job by Carter for getting to the right spot. You got to reward the hustle in transition.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Patrick Wells. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
MP just screams NBA talent. From the moment he steps on the floor, the skill he shows, the athleticism, and the way he moves. It's pretty clear he's the real deal.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much. MP is ready to fire when called upon. Locked and loaded from all areas of the court.
Pass over to Robinson. Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. Here's Stopper. The 3. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Here's Fisher, and Fisher throws it down.
That's on the defense. You can't give Fisher this kind of position because he will punish you inside.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. He scored his 5th field goal. He's now 5 for 9. Wells is cooking this first half. Great scoring output from him.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Kept his head up. Good look by Fisher.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Wells outside. Count the basket and the foul. One free throw coming his way.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Patrick Wells.
And now the Dynasty with it. And they double up MP. Luan can't get it to fall. Swings it to Stauffer. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him right there.
It's hauled in by the Dynasty. And here's MP on the outside. That shot, no good. The Wolfpack leading. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Outside for Stopper. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stopper. And this is what the scouts came to see from Wells tonight. He's getting his shot going. On the wing, it's MP. The Dynasty with another miss. From deep three-point range. That one's off. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Wolfpack leading by 7. And more basketball to come after this short break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh, I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's Timmerman. Pass over to Robinson. Wells, covered by Kennedy. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
And Zadirko loves when shooters try to challenge him because he embraces going after the blocks.
Wells outside. 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass and in. And it's been a nice game from Wells, who might be creeping up the scouts list with how he's played tonight. It's Dillard outside. Pass to Kennedy. The offensive rebound. Zadirko. Count the basket.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now Wells. 23 points in the game. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. The Dynasty trailing. Here's Zadirko, and Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
Pass to Timmerman. Now Wells, covered by Kennedy. Takes the three. Wells, no good. Dillard, left side. Kennedy. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Drew Robinson picks one up. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And with Wells, confidence breeds confidence. When he gets hot, he stays aggressive and keeps going to the rim. If I'm on his team, I keep feeding him the ball right now.
Kennedy with it. Guarded by Wells. Returns it to Kennedy. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Kennedy outside. Here's Zadirko, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
And here's MP on the outside. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
You can almost see the red paint in that corner. We know MP can get hot from those corner zones.
Wells with it. 25 points in the game. And it's good for 2.
That's what they wanted right there. Something close to the rim.
Kennedy outside. Pass over to Dillard. Kennedy. Banked in off the glass.
He's making space. He's creating problems. So many ways MP can use a pick and roll.
Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Tommy Fresh. Deshaun Carter.
Here's Carter. He has 6. And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Shot's good by Stauffer.
They make Stauffer battle for it inside, but the Wolfpack small forward is up to the task.
Again, MP missing. Up top, it's Carter. Stauffer, covered by Kennedy. James up top, pass to Timmerman. James. Now here's Stauffer. From downtown. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. To the inside. And here is Luan. For the lead. Count it from distance.
I absolutely love when Luan is assertive, pulling up from deep. He's proven he can nail the 3 ball when given the chance.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to James.
I love how aggressive he was on that play. That's a tough one to defend.
Don't give up easy layups no matter what.
At the line for the Wolfpack. Tariq James.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one on that trip.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
On the wing, it's MP, guarded by Wells. And they double up MP. Good on the bucket.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
Wells outside. Swings it to Stauffer. 13 feet out. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbing.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Here's Wells. Yep, count it. No doubt about it. Wells has been lights out with his scoring here tonight, hitting the 30-point mark. And the Dynasty call time here.
Ricky Davidson.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Kennedy outside to the left side for three. And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot attempt.
Clever. Using the opponent's eagerness to contain him against them, Wells drawing the shooting foul.
So both teams changing it up here. No good on that second free throw. The Dynasty trailing. And here's MP on the outside. It's rebounded by Wells.
And he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he's got to think of... something else to try.
Wells outside.
That's the kind of defense scouts love to see on the court. MP with the hustle to help alter the shot.
Pass to Luan. Hopkins. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Wells. Rejected by Zach Timmerman. And here's Dave Zadirko from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Here's Wells. Outside for Stauffer. Lets the three fly. Wells, no good. The Dynasty leading. Pass to Kennedy. Three-pointer. Another miss by MP. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Stauffer with the ball. Hopkins picks him up. Patrick Wells draws the double. Outside James. Stauffer. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. And it's Fisher with the rebound. Here's Kennedy. And he makes that one.
When his team needs a bucket, they trust MP with the ball in his hands, and you can sure see why.
Dynasty foul. MP. Third personal foul. At the line for the Wolfpack.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he's unable to get the second.
By missing one of those, that leaves them needing a 3 to tie it up. Not ideal.
Pass to Zadirko. Stolen by Robinson. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession. Now Wells. Patrick Wells draws the double. Stauffer. Luan with it. Picked up by Stauffer. Here's Kennedy. Out of bounds. It'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
Now, that's certainly could be costly. In a close one like this, those kinds of mistakes can be the difference and give the other team valuable momentum.
Here's Wells. MP with the block.
That's how you deny a shot. MP held nothing back on that one.
And a foul will be on Kennedy. That's going to be his 4th foul of the contest. Now Wells, covered by Kennedy.
Oh, and Wells with a clutch shot. We all know Wells wants the ball in those tough situations, and it paid off giving it to him there.
Now here's Luan. Kennedy outside. Hopkins, defended by Stauffer. Kennedy outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. It's stolen away by James. 6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's hauled in by the Dynasty, and they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty fight yet.
And coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help from some missed free throws.
Third team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Patrick Wells. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one. That'll put him up by 2.
Oh, huge spot for MP here, guys.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt right here.
Tie it up. It's in. Oh, and that is an enormous triple.
You knew Wells wanted to take that. He pulls up, full confidence.
Pass to Luan. Here's MP. Here's Adirko. Yes!
Great work off the screen to move right to the rim. That was picture perfect.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
This is going to be a tough situation. They have just enough time to catch and shoot.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the best.
Man. Here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 in the season, but this roster youngster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other. What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Ring, ring. MP answers the call with a 3 of his own. He loves leading his team, and he's stepping up right now.
And Drake. You talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. On the wing, it's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
MP is ready to fire when called upon. Locked and loaded from all areas of the court.
Wells outside. The 3. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
Important not to let your ego run the offense. You could see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own.
On target from long range.
What a beauty. Good to see MP cashing it in from deep. The scouts want to see that he has that kind of outside range.
Wells outside. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Now here's Stoffer. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
All aboard! 5 p.m. Stoffer train to Scoresville rolling through. So much momentum.
Basket counts. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. Here's Wells. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Here's Kennedy. Yes, once again, he's an excellent 7 for 8 on the night.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Outside Stoffer. Wells outside. Pick by James. No good from outside.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
It's Drew Robinson at the high post. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. Kennedy outside to the paint. Zadirko's shot is good.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now Wells. Robinson. Zadirko covering. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr. Substitution for
To
the
halt the run. Wells, no good. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now Wells. The three-pointer, no good.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
And Patrick Wells outside. Another miss by Wells.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow.
Now here's Carter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
Tommy Fresh. Dalton Andrews.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. Wells outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's Junior with the rebound. And here's MP on the outside. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Back to Carter. Johnson. Wells. Covered by Kennedy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Making space and creating problems, so many ways that MP can use a pick and roll.
Now it's Carter outside. Patrick Wells on the wing, covered by Kennedy. That one goes. Count it. Kennedy outside. Inside. Junior. Scoring. He's hit his third straight basket in 3 attempts.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball's supposed to be played.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Andrews. Wells outside. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Wells outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it to Johnson. Fresh. Now it's Carter outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Here's the Dynasty. Returns it to Kennedy. To the inside. And Junior gets it to go.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Wells outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Now Wells. 7 points in this one. Deshaun Carter from the outside hits the three-pointer.
I mean, look, if you're going to give Carter the three-point shot, he's going to take that. Nice job capitalizing there.
Kennedy outside. Pass to Junior. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Just 2 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. And good that time.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
Dillard, defended by Carter. It's blocked by Joey Johnson. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The Dynasty on top, opening a huge gap. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Wells outside. Knocked away. Here's Kennedy. Plays it in off the break.
Oh, the D is trying to knock MP around, but he muscles it home.
The Wolfpack with the ball. And they're on the break. The finish. And the dunk by MP. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And here's Stauffer.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Zadirko. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, offensively, they've been nearly impossible to wrangle.
Yeah, they've had an answer for everything the defense has thrown their way.
Making it out and supporting the Dynasty Athletic Program. We hope to see you.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
We're
We're going to win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over? Make the league. Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.